The following is the annual Christmas Day message to the Commonwealth of the Bahamas by Prime Minister the Right Honourable Hubert Alexander Ingraham.
I extend best wishes to Bahamians everywhere, and to all those visiting with us at this time of year, a very Merry Christmas. Christmas is the happiest of religious celebrations in our country, marked by family gatherings, religious services and Jaucano. This year, Christmas Comes to Bahamas is about to experience the beginnings of an economic turnaround, a true gift for many Bahamian families facing job losses and reduced incomes during the past 2 years of global and domestic recession. It is inspiring that the downturn in the economy never dampened the fervor of our people to prepare for and mark this special occasion. Again this year, our traditional spirit of generosity and of sharing is evident. Conscious of the continued tenuous global economy, we continue to manage our economy prudently and sensibly so as to ensure that we are well placed to benefit from the global recovery as it occurs. Our carefulness in the management of our economy permits us to preserve jobs in the public sector and to avoid the reduction of salaries experienced in many developed and developing countries. We continue the substantial program of public works in New Providence and our family islands, creating employment for hundreds, bolstering economic activity, and placing us in a better position to compete when economic recovery is at hand. We continue training and retraining programs, particularly for those suffering job losses, so as to assist them in finding new employment or in becoming productively self-employed. And we are extending increased social assistance to those most in need. We now expect that new and additional private sector investments will combine with the government's infrastructural development projects to make 2011 economically better for more people than was 2010. We've been saddened this year by the stubborn persistence of violent crime, which has marred the lives of too many of our people, especially here in New Providence. We especially lament the number of young people who become ensnared by criminal activity. I and my colleagues in the government remain fully committed to doing all within our capacity to remove the criminal elements from our streets. If we are to remove the influence over our whole communities, however, we need and call for the full support of the good and law-abiding majority of our people. Notwithstanding the past difficult year, we have reason to give thanks and to look to the future with hope. In so many respects, the Bahamas has been fortunate when compared to some in both developed and developing countries. We were again this year spared from the ravages of hurricanes or other natural disaster. We can rejoice in the knowledge that the overwhelming majority of our young people are on the right track. They continue to pursue, with good results, academic studies, sports, the arts, and business. I'm always happy to recognize and acknowledge their accomplishments. We must be especially pleased and grateful for the thousands of our citizens who, on a voluntary basis, give of their time and talents daily to improve the social fabric of our nation. Working in youth groups, social clubs, service clubs, charitable organizations and churches to bring comfort to the aged and the infirmed, help to the needy, and direction and inspiration to the youth. For them, we are thankful. We are also appreciative of the thousands of public servants who do their best in their various areas of responsibility to advance the business of the country, who teach our children, who work around the clock to protect our health and safety, and who guard our borders and territorial integrity, as well as our property, both public and private. As is required of them, many will be on duty again this year during the holiday season, so that the rest of us can enjoy the celebrations in safety. For them, we are thankful. My family and my colleagues in the government join me in wishing each and every one of you and the strangers within our gates a blessed Christmas and a happy and safe holiday season. Thank you.
The preceding was the annual Christmas Day message to the Commonwealth of the Bahamas by the Right Honourable Hubert Alexander Ingraham, Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.